What up? Today I have to head to Phoenix again, and just gonna help around, finally do the wiring that I was supposed to do like a week ago or something like a week ago, but I'm gonna actually get to that today, and more OfferUp and Craigslist meetups. I try to do all that when I'm out in Phoenix for the people that they want to buy something from me. Then I'll just let them know when I'm in Phoenix so that they can pick up whatever it is. I kind of just gave up like meeting them somewhere because I'm getting tired of the freaking flakes. Like last time I was in Phoenix, freaking idiot. So I gotta go fill up now. Oh, I couldn't find any silica packets in my room. I know I had a collection of them, but I couldn't find them. So I tried to make my own kind of setup. I don't really know what exactly silica packets do, like how they work. I know what they do, but I don't know how they work. So I tried to, instead of just having it completely sealed, I stuck a piece of tissue in the latch for the camera because it's a waterproof case. So I put a piece of toilet paper in there to give it a little bit of like outside air. I mean, it's not gonna rain, so I don't think it's gonna absorb any moisture, but hopefully it'll get some of the air circulating through the lens, because I think that's where it's going wrong because of the camera. Well, I think it's from the sun. I think the sun is, well, the camera lens is reflecting the sun's heat inside of the protector case, and that's why it's fogging. So hopefully with that little hole that's open, hopefully that'll let some airflow through so there's not any temperature difference. Well, not much of a temperature difference, but I'll check when I get to the gas station up here. I made a little money yesterday selling on OfferUp, so I have some gas money. Still broke though. Basically what I'm doing in Phoenix is just working off a debt because I had to borrow money for my last rent, so I'm just paying it back by working. But last time I came here, the gas was a little overpriced from usual. Thanks. Could I do 15 on 9?
You been helped there, miss? I'm sorry. 15 on 9?
Yeah.
You're all set, man.
Thanks. So that tissue thing did not work at all. I really hate this turnoff. It's impossible to get in. So gas is a little bit higher than usual. The gas prices over there across the street at that bootleg freaking quick trip, look, fast trip, quick trip. But they have cheaper gas prices up here, but their gas is shit. I've tried it many times and it's not very good. On my old bike I would backfire. My first bike, I know I don't get as much top speed, well, not even top speed, but I don't get as much power on I didn't get as much power on my old bike when I'd fill up with them. It's like their gas it's really diluted, I don't know. But at QT, the gas is about $1.81. Currently, the gas prices are cheapest at Sam's Club. I know I was saying QT, but currently, usually it is QT. The cops all speeding. So I think I'm just gonna have to deal with the fog because, well, at least until I get into the city, maybe city of Phoenix. Yeah, toilet paper did nothing. It's a little chilly out today. Mostly my fingers, like always. My zipper on my freaking jacket broke, so it's kind of hard to zip up, but I mean I can still zip it. But it's like coming undone because I have a hoodie. No, so I have a t-shirt, I have a hoodie, I have kind of like that soft polyester fabric, that, and then on top of that I have my leather jacket, which I usually just wear that in the daytime because it's not too cold in the daytime, but in the morning it's a little chilly. It's warmed up a little bit since I took Janine to work. Hey, I get to have a racing buddy. It's fun to match up with the speeders. Or you know what's really funny is when you're going decent speed. Like I'm going, we're both. Well, the guy up there is going a little faster, but at a point we were both going 70. To me, that is fast enough. And so, I mean, even in the right lane. So some dick tries to get all butthurt and stuff, trying to pass and everything, and then they're all mad. I don't understand why, because so like I'm in this lane right now, and sometimes there'll be a person behind me. I'm going 10 over right now, which is I think the legal limit, and they get all butthurt, like, and then they just try to rev the engine and shit, like do that stupid shit, like really, I'm going 10 over, and I'm in the right lane, the slow lane basically. So then they do that shit, but it's funny on the highway, if I'm just chilling, like I'm not even in the fast lane, I'm just cruising or something, which is not common, but I do sometimes. So then that'll happen, and then they try to show off like they can freaking smoke you or whatever. Or it's funny if they like match your speed and then they like they rev their engine and start looking at you, like really trying to step up to a freaking bike. I don't know how the camera is, but it's probably a little foggy already. I wonder if when I'm not in direct sunlight, well, I'm kind of always in sunlight with it because it's a pretty wide lens. I don't know. So I underestimated when I filled up the tank. I mean, I overestimated. I'm still used to my bike. So I had $15 cash because I don't have anything really in my bank. So I thought it was gonna be, well, on my old bike it'd be like maybe $16 to fill. I think it's a 5.5 gallon my bike. This is really not that big of a tank. I think this is like 3 gallon or 2.5, something like that. It's really not that big. That's one thing I don't like about this. I mean, we get the same mileage, but I think they're just trying to make up for, well, not make up, but I think they're trying to take off some weight, or, I mean, I think basically they didn't think that you needed that big of a tank because it's not really a touring bike. I've yet to actually take this on a trip. Besides this is really considered a trip to Phoenix. But I mean, like up north, I really need to adjust my camera. Shit. I mean, not my camera, my helmet. Freaking wind keeps pushing it up. Oh, one thing I did notice is, I didn't know this before, but I thought Highway Patrol and, wait, is it just Highway Patrol? Highway Patrol and, I think they work together, but what's the other one called? ADOT and Highway Patrol are the same thing, I think. But one thing I just found out is that they can pull you over even if it's not on the highway. I've actually seen that a few times. A highway patrol pull over just in the city, just in Casa Grande, not even near the highway. I kind of think that cop just turned around, the one that I passed when I was getting onto the highway, or onto the turnoff. So I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit ahead. I don't see him. Maybe, well, hopefully it wasn't. He didn't. Hopefully that wasn't him. I don't know. Usually, if they do that, they'll turn around. Well, that's only on the highway, but usually if that happens, then I won't do it around here. But on the highway going up north, you're basically screwed if you get a ticket. that's gonna be a big ass ticket, and maybe the towing of your vehicle and suspension of license, depending on how fast you're going. But I know on the highway, like the empty roads, people go pretty fast. There's areas where I consider it to be safe. I mean, when it's just straight ahead and there's not much of any traffic at all, I consider that to be okay. That's just me, especially when it's a 2-lane like this. I'm not saying like speed on this road, because this road's a little bit busy, but going up north to, I don't know, like some areas going up to Flagstaff, not really. Yeah, Flagstaff is okay, but even further up, then the road's just straight. You can see everything. There's not no trees. There's no trees. There's just the brush, really. Well, it looks like there's no clouds at all today, so that'll definitely be nice. Get a little bit of sun in, warm up the area a little bit. To be honest, I actually like summer over, summer driving, because I cool off pretty easy. The wind helps. But in this weather, well, it's not bad right now, but it is nippy. I don't know what. Oh, I should reset my trip odometer. That's how I check. That's how I check like about how much gas I have left, because I know I can get like maybe 140 miles on the tank, I think. So it's 8:31. Hopefully I'll be there at 9. It's usually about how long it takes. Well, last time I got there about 9, but I did fill up before last time. I had to, before I actually took Janine to work, so this time I had to go backtrack. I didn't go to, I filled up at QT because she forgot her Sam's Club card. I don't even know why I asked. She never has it on her. I think I should really just hold on to it, because every time we're about to go to Sam's Club, she doesn't have it. Actually, we've never even been to Sam's Club since we've gotten the card. And that was, I know that was well over 6 months ago, because that was even before we moved in here at the new place. I could feel the hair in my visor. Can't really do much because I can't feel my fingers, so just gotta wait. It's not my hair, I can tell that. It's a long ass hair. I know it's Janine's hair. The joys of living with a woman or a man with beautiful long hair. Still nippy. You're literally going the freaking speed limit. Oh yeah, so yesterday, well it wasn't yesterday, but anyway, so the last video, Janine was talking about drug cartel, I guess. So there was, well, this last weekend, we went out and it smelled kind of weird, like burnt everywhere in the city. And I guess, I don't know, from what Janine said, she said that, well, here comes that truck. So Janine said that a house blew up and the FBI were there, I guess. A bomb blew up inside the house, and I'm not really sure if it was on purpose or what, but I guess they had something to do with the drug cartel in Mexico, and they had FBI. It was pretty crazy. This part sucks too. It's always backed up, and really the only way to get through is get into the far right lane, because everyone's on these lanes. This guy's all swerving. I'm surprised I don't see like an ASU sticker or something. You can usually tell, like, it's usually the college students that drive like freaking crazy. I wouldn't speed in a freaking, like, it's one thing to speed on a bike, and then it's another like on a freaking big ass, well, not a big ass, but like some big ass, but like something bigger than this. I mean, that, because that's a whole lot of vehicle compared to a bike. So stopping power is not going to be so great. I mean, you can do a lot of damage with that. It makes me nervous, like speeding in a big, like a car or anything really bigger. I'm okay with bikes. Bikes have good maneuverability, and you can stop pretty easy. And then even if you can't stop, the crash that you create is not going to be as bad as a full-size vehicle. I mean, you'll probably be dead, but I mean, I also think about, well, to be honest, more I think about is the mess that I'll create. Because yeah, I'll probably be dead if I did a crazy ass accident like that, but I wouldn't want to bring anyone along with me. I'd rather just be me. But I do know that since this is smaller, you can basically tear through like anything that gets in your way. Well, an organism at least. I'm not saying like a horse. I don't know about that. That'd probably rip the crap out of the bike. But I've seen videos that I've seen bikes tear through freaking deer, just rip the whole bottom off. I've seen that. Are you serious? What the hell? Another pet peeve. So motorcycles can ride the HOV lanes all the time. No, let me rephrase that. Between 6 and 9 and 3 to 7, motorcycles can drive in the HOV lane and all other times. Cars, on the other hand, you actually need a passenger. That's basically what an HOV lane is for. I don't actually know what it stands for, but it's the carpool lane. That's what it's dubbed. And I'm thinking all bikes are allowed is because you only take up, well, what? I'm taking up like a third of the freaking lane. 2 more bikes can go right next to me. But I know some bikes are big. Like my first bike was a cruiser. That was a little bit bigger. And I know for a fact 2 can go side by side. So I think that's where it comes in to play, like why they can always be in the HOV lane. But it's annoying, like when it's always a businessman or a businesswoman. You can tell by their car, they're wearing a suit or something, and you see them go into the HOV lane in the morning. Like they'll be in this lane and then it's not moving at all, and then they'll just swerve into this lane. That shit's annoying because then I have to slow down. You don't even have a passenger in the car, so you're just causing more bullshit for everyone else. And you're not even contributing with the passenger. I'm kind of surprised I didn't hit any of those assholes yet. Like usually one will just pull out, and then you can tell, you can see, and then I mean you can see from the back. There's no extra heads. There's no babies. And then when you drive up next to them, there's no one else in there. One thing I did want to find out is what exactly. How do they regulate that? I know that like a highway patrol could freaking hair, man. I know a highway patrol could like pull you over for that. They look in there, like, you know, I pulled you over afterwards after they get all their information and everything. I think that's a trick question because then they could actually confess to something. Maybe even if they didn't do anything. Jeez. I don't think it's usually backed up this bad. Well, the last time I went up to Phoenix, it was Martin Luther King Day, so no one was really out here. I haven't been out here at this time in a long time, so I kind of forgot. Yeah, but now we're stopping. I bet it's because some dick pulled in. Yeah, so I didn't, like, with the highway patrol, like, so there's like a fee, obviously, but I always wonder, like, I'm gonna look that up because I wonder how much it is if you actually get caught in the HOV lane without. I would assume it's pretty high because it cuts into the way of other people that are trying to get to where they need to go, like school buses, parents dropping their kids off. Well, really anyone contributing. I mean, and you got to be a freaking idiot to not know what the HOV lane is or how it works. Are we really stopping right here? Come on. This is the main reason why I freaking live in Casa Grande, because I hate the traffic. And the air makes my allergies all bad. I don't know if you can tell, like, at the end of the videos, whenever I go to Phoenix, my voice is usually raspy. I don't smoke. Sounds like I smoke. My fingers aren't numb anymore. Well, I mean, they're numb, but, well, they weren't initially numb. They were hurting, but they're kind of numb now, so it's not too bad. This sucks in the summer, though, because my other bike, I don't have my radiator fan isn't working like how it should be. It actually doesn't even turn on. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what's wrong with it. I think it might actually be the fan, but it did stop. It stopped working, and then I tried to set it up so that it would just turn on, but I couldn't get it to turn on at all. So I think it's just the fan. But I should take it out. I should take it out and then just plug it up directly to the battery and see what happens. But because of that, on the freeway, I can't really stop for too long. I have to keep the wind going. It's not air cooled. It has a radiator, but so I have to keep it moving. And when this backs up, then I'm kind of like screwed. So I'll usually take like the side right here, just like off the road, just to get it to cool down at least and get a little movement. And when I do that, then all these people are honking and shit, so it's really annoying. I don't even know why they're like doing that. I mean, they don't know shit about what's going on. Like, some bikes are actually, they don't even have radiators that are air cooled, so you have to basically keep moving. That's how my first bike was. It didn't even have a fan. It was just, you had to just keep moving if you want to keep it cool. I don't really know how air cooled bikes work. I mean, I had one, but I don't really know how it worked, since it doesn't have any fluid. I mean, it had hoses and everything, but come on. It had hoses, but so I don't know if the air just kind of went inside somewhere and then through the tubes, or I don't really know how that worked. North 51. I'm trying to figure out which one takes me to the HOV lane onto the, well, where you hit that bridge, because I don't want to go through that little turn area where all the traffic backs up. I know there's a way. I don't know if it's like this next, I don't know if it's one of these exits or the one on the left, because I know if I take one, then it will overshoot me past where I need to go. I need to go to the fairgrounds. Well, I think this is the only way I can really go. I think the other one is maybe that way. Yeah, I don't know. Well, this is the road that I didn't want to take, because it's usually backed up just a few feet ahead, if not at the very end. Okay. Yeah, but then at the very end, it's going to be all backed up. Well, it actually looks decent right now, but I don't want to jinx it. Usually right here, we'll all be going at good speed, and then brakes. Then you're all... I'm surprised there's not more skid marks right here. From people having to brake really quick. Oh, it really isn't actually backed up too bad. Usually it's like complete shit. It wouldn't even be going this speed. Was that necessary, Mr. Toyota Prius? Of course it's a Prius. I've noticed that Prius drivers are freaking idiots. That's just my observation. I've yet to meet a cool Prius owner. I've actually thought about buying a Prius, like before I bought my first bike. But I'm glad I didn't. Hold your breath! I always thought this part was fun, like driving inside here is like a racing game. Like when I was little. I mean, of course I'd be holding my breath. You gotta get that wish in, but... I think that'd be cool to just like race in a tunnel like that. I don't know where they have long tunnels though. Especially, well, I know they don't in Phoenix, but maybe in like Cali or something. Shit, I gotta go in the left lane, not to this one. Oh, it was a freaking long day. We still didn't get to wiring the lights. I just ripped out a bunch of. So originally they had neon lights, and so I guess that was. Well, that does seem like a bit of a hassle to maintain that, at least. Bulbs going out and everything. Plus the price of running it. Well, I took those out. I was taking the old wiring out for the transformers for those neon bulbs. And so I didn't really even get to the I didn't even start the wiring of the LEDs. I gotta stop at my doctor's now and drop off some stuff. And then it's pretty early, so probably after that just start heading back to CG. This is the way I went last time when my battery died, when I was supposed to meet that one guy. I was supposed to meet like 3 guys from OfferUp to sell stuff, and I met up with one, the other one. So I met up with one, and he's all trying to lower the price. That sounds like shit. And the other guy I was supposed to meet in Chandler, but I guess he had to go to Maricopa, so he said he could meet me in Casa Grande, and that would actually work better for me because then I won't have to travel anywhere. Well, I mean, not too far, just be locally. And the last guy was the same guy that flaked out before he flaked out again. I'm not even going to try to meet up with him. I mean, he can meet up with me for wherever I'm at. Probably just where I'm working. So, because I'm not going to go out of my way again. Traffic doesn't look too bad yet. It's usually a lot worse than this. Or maybe I'm just thinking that because when it is bad, I'm usually here in the summer, and I think the heat just makes it that much more worse. I'm not even on the right road. What the hell? Yeah, I'm not even on the right road. Prius. So I was totally lost. I thought today was Thursday, but it's actually Wednesday. So, geez, I was way off on everything today. I kind of just want to take McDowell. There's none of these, there's too many stop signs on this road. All the roads down there. So I actually might just come back out tomorrow. So I thought today was Thursday. I don't think I have anything to do tomorrow. I probably stink. Some like burnt rubber. We're not going through that shit again. Freaking bike catching on fire. I think that was my third video. I had a lot of videos before this, but I had speakers on my bike, like I was saying in the first video of this channel, and I kept getting copyright infringement, and so I don't even turn my music on anymore. Well, this bike doesn't have speakers yet. I'm actually in the process of putting them on this bike. I just have to find an area to install them. I kind of wanted to kind of set something up with it, like maybe on the side dash. I don't know, not upper fairing, but whatever those side panels are. Retrofit, that's the word, retrofit. I wanted to retrofit it onto maybe like this little region right here. Well, on either side. I won't use it in the videos because I know that I'll probably get some more infringement. Unless I find some artists that go ahead and give me the go for, I don't know, if I find something, but more than likely not, because that's just a lot of hassle and I really don't care. I mean, I'll listen to music in my free time. Because I know a lot of people are like, why is there freaking music? It's stupid. Like, because I know a lot of the repair channels, like bike repair channels, stuff like that, they play like some generic ass music. And here's where the traffic starts. From here all the way to about Arizona Mills Mall. Well, just before you hit to the mall. On the freeway at least. Well, and off-road. Well, not off-road, but the main streets. It's actually moving a bit faster than usual. I gotta piss really bad. So I'll usually just get off on, I think it was 40th Street. No, not 40th Street. I think I usually get off on this street, this upcoming one, because it just stops right here, and then it hardly moves at all. This next exit's where I usually get off. I usually try to get zigzag through here to get into the right lane. I'm just kind of taking a chance right now, and I probably lucked out because it's probably gonna just stop right here. I'm gonna try to take the next exit because I didn't have a chance to get over. I didn't really just want to cut everyone off. Maybe I'll just ride it through. It looks like the HOV lane's moving, but then again, there's usually an accident, so... Oh, that's why we're held up. There's some big vehicle up there. I don't know what it is, but that's going to hold us back a lot because it's whenever we have to stop, then that thing takes forever to start back up. Yeah, I missed 40th Street, so I don't think I'll be able to get over. I think I'll just ride it through because I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm still early to pick Jadine up. I need to stop somewhere because I gotta pee really bad. I think I'm gonna stop by maybe the mall. I don't think there's any way I'm gonna get into the far right lane. So I think I'm gonna have to just take the HOV lane that goes east to the 60. Because that's going to be freaking hard to get over. It's just like stopping and going. I'd rather just go through to the 60 than do a small U-turn on Baseline. So I'll get off on Mill, I guess, and then take Baseline back to Mills Mall. Take Mill Avenue. I hate on exits and entrances, I think mostly exits, they have those freaking big ass hills. I don't know why the bike's all shaky. Oh, it's because I was holding the brake. I know it does tend to shake a little bit. I was reading something somewhere, I think it was in the, I don't know, it was in some Arizona news, can't remember what, but they said that this intersection right up here is the most dangerous intersection. I think it was, yeah, this intersection, Baseline and Mill, is the most dangerous intersection because it had the most accidents, I guess. I don't really see the danger, really. Watch me get hit now. So I was working on the roof today, just pulling out the pipes for the old wiring. They were pretty thick wires, but I forgot about Arizona's sun. So it felt good up there because it wasn't cold, but my face got all sunburnt a little bit. Well, not all sunburned, but a little bit sunburned. I haven't been sunburned in so long. It's kind of weird. I was just in direct sunlight all day basically, and then I chilled, felt good, but what the hell is this guy doing? And here's Arizona Mills Mall. I think it's really the only time I go here is to go to the movies. And the movies is on this side. Well, I mean, Ross is cool, I guess. I should pick up like hats and stuff there, like beanies and just like random accessories. Usually I'll get there. Picked up a couple beanies, like some cheap glasses for writing. I had to pick up a couple times because a few times I lost my glasses and then I actually just had to. Well, this was the closest thing to cheap glasses, so I had to just drive here and pick up like a pair of like $5 glasses. They're not usually good writing glasses, but technically you're supposed to have eye protection when you're writing. This is new. I haven't been here for probably since last winter. Probably a year maybe, or almost a year. What the hell? Pretty creative. I saw that bike back there had some surround sound speakers from like a theater, well, like a theater system. I'm kind of regretting taking off my jacket. I walked around the mall once. That was actually pretty quick. I went to the restroom and then was walking around a little bit. It was dead in there. There were like hardly any people. There were a bunch of foreigners, like Asians and stuff, but it was pretty dead. I didn't really see anyone. I don't know where all these people are. Maybe they're eating, but I didn't really see anyone. It is a little chilly now that I took my jacket off. It was getting hot in there, and then it was kind of hot in here. I was actually sweating a bit. I think I'll be okay. I think just my sweat's evaporating. So it's 4 o'clock now. I think I'm gonna just head back up to CG. Maybe I might stop by Walmart. The one it's just down the road. It's before I get to the highway. Maybe stop by Walmart and pick up some more groceries. That's a cool paint job. Metallic red. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that Walmart's on Elliott, I think. I could actually take Guadalupe. I don't know if I actually took Guadalupe. All my old videos, I think I did a couple times. But I had my music on, so not on my current channel. Haven't been through there. I'm trying to like get some sun on my skin, like not just my face. My face is burning right now. So I don't have my sun visor. I need to get a new sun visor. I was actually trying to, because I saw this thing where you can, I guess you can sand the scratches out, the light scratches. But yeah, that kind of didn't work. It kind of made it worse, so can't even see out of it. So I went ahead and threw it out. It was pretty scratched up anyway though, because I got in the wreck with that There were some deep scratches. But I'm not gonna get a new sun visor for this helmet. I'm just gonna go ahead and get a new helmet. I kind of want. There was a model that I liked. I can't remember what it was though. Instead of like a regular shaped helmet, it was kind of round. It looked kind of cool, like a helmet off of. I think it was one of the Halo games. But I remember, like, when you customize your character, you can get that helmet. It was something like that. It was pretty cool. I have it bookmarked on eBay. I forgot what company makes it. Now my eyes are burning. I think I'm just going to go ahead and head back because I don't want to deal with this shit. I'm just going to try to get over. I don't even know what I need. Well, we need the store because I did go. I think was it yesterday or 2 days ago or something. I don't remember. But I went to the store this week. I know there's something we needed, so I'm just gonna head back. I'll probably remember on the road, and then I'll just stop by the Walmart out there, or maybe the Fry's. Fry's is also on the way. Yeah, anyways, how I messed my sun visor up even more, so where it's like hardly visible at all. I mean, it looks like you don't. It looks like you need glasses, like when you wear it. It's really bad. Well, how I did that was I found this other guy. He was like a Middle Eastern dude, and I mean he had a bunch of likes for the video and everything. So I assumed it worked. I don't really know. But I followed step by step. That's a weird bus. It's on red. And it didn't work out. It made it worse. I got the same grit sandpaper and everything. I think you get it all the way up to 3,000 grit. Something hit me on the side. Usually I have my freaking vest on. I mean, not my vest, my jacket on. But so I'm going to feel all the rocks if there are any. I have an hour and 30 minutes. Not really sure what else to do besides head home. I know what it is. It's my freaking backpack strap. It keeps hitting my side, like my stomach. It's just the wind. The wind's like whipping it on my stomach. Freaking hurts. I need to tie it. It's kind of hard because it's like really fit to my back right now because I have it full. My backpack's stuffed, and so it's kind of hard to get to the strings. It might actually be more windy, like more. There might be more interference with my mic right now because my jacket isn't blocking all of the air. Like, well, it doesn't block all the air, but it's not blocking any air because I'm not wearing it. Jeez, what did he hit that? It looked like he hit like that car hit like a rake or a pool scraper. I still owe someone some help because someone helped us out when we needed it on the road. I try to give back. I mean, so someone helped me out, I gotta help someone else out. I think that guy was alright though. I think he just broke his window or something. I mean, that's not good, but I don't think he needs to change his tire or something like that. That's what I needed help with last time because I was driving my aunt's van and the tire popped and I had to throw on a donut, but the donut was flat and really wore out. Plus the jack was not working because we went off road because this guy cut us off, so we swerved off the road, and from there I couldn't get the jack to lift because the dirt, it was dirt, and you kind of need a hard surface to actually lift the jack up. But then that jack was shit. and it wouldn't lift these straps. Shit. Just gonna wind it around. So I have to figure out what I have to do tomorrow because I got my days all mixed up. Shit, did I have a... No, I didn't have a... I thought I had a doctor's... No, I didn't have a doctor's appointment today. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, I think. Yeah, tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment because I'm trying to switch my doctor over from the Maricopa location to the Casa Grande location. Because, I mean, I live in Casa Grande and I don't want to have to go to Maricopa. I was living in Maricopa, but I don't want to have to drive all the way out there just to go see my doctor. So it's actually the same company that I was switching to, Sun Life. The location out here is pretty nice. I don't know if they just built it, but it's a lot nicer than the one in Maricopa. Tomorrow's Thursday. No, Friday's a busy day because Friday I have class. I have to go pay the electricity bill. Well, they only do cash, so I'm gonna have to go withdraw some cash. I think I talked about it before, but these new cameras out here, these new little, well, it's coming up like down the road. There's these like LED screens, and I think there's some cameras around it. Before I didn't know what it was. I'm pretty sure that I talked about it in another video, but I know what it is now. It's supposedly going to, well, once it's running, it's going to, I guess, measure. It has something to do with the semi trucks, like checking their load or something. I don't really know how it works. And then if it doesn't all add up to something like what it's supposed to be, I don't even know exactly what they're for. I'm thinking like I'm guessing it's for weight or something, but then I guess the highway patrol is notified for an inspection, I guess. I don't know. I was reading up on it. I think it was on the City of Casa Grande site. I think it was an article. Oh, so I finally watched Mad Max, the new one. What is it, Fury Road? So that's the newest one so far. So 2015. I've seen the other ones, and I didn't really like this one. I mean, it was cool. It was a lot of action and everything. Like, that's cool, but I didn't like it. I really didn't like how they took Mel Gibson out and put in, I can't remember the actor's name, but that was the main deal. I mean, he was Max. So from when, what was it, like 82 or something? So something in the 80s is when the first one came out. The second one, in my opinion, was the best one. That one was pretty cool. The third one was kind of garbage. I didn't like the third one really at all. I didn't really. Freaking straps. Shit. I'm gonna have freaking welts. It seriously freaking feels like a rock. Or like the moment a bee stings you, and then after that you'll feel freaking burned. What is this? It looks like a castle. It's really only my left side. I don't know why the strap on my left side is just whipping the shit out of me. Oh yeah, here on the right, well, you can't, there it is, there, see? Those cameras, and then this LCD screen on the right, coming up. Well, you could see it a little bit back right there. Oh, this is for the carnival. Yeah, but it's only my left side, I don't know why. The right side's just like barely slapping. It's not even really bugging me that much. Shit, that feels like a freaking BB gun on my left side though. I have more than an hour, so I'm probably gonna stop by the store. I know we always need things, but I can't remember like what we need. I try to write it down, but then I forget before I write it down. It's like my memory is like shot. My short-term memory. Well, I don't know. Basically, my overall memory. Did I say energy? The first time, I don't know. I'm trying to think of where to go because I still have an hour. The school is to the left over there. I'm thinking like maybe I'd go over there, but I don't know what I'm gonna do there. Maybe just hang out with some friends, but for not that long. So I'm thinking maybe. That's what I'm thinking. I should just go to the store, but I don't know what I need. I'm not the cook in the house. I think I'm just gonna take this exit because I don't want to go. I don't want to go in Florence. It's always just busy. I haven't been down this road for a while. This is the road I used to take to get back to our place, but oh yeah, and then also to get back to the school, like the school dorms is behind us.
How long are you waiting?
Oh, like 40 minutes.
Huh?
40 minutes.
40?
cHEEZ-its.
What about cHEEZ-its?
cHEEZ-its.
What about cHEEZ-its?
I'm tired from working. I thought today was Thursday. This isn't a turning lane. What's this cop doing? My jacket's all sweaty. Is he trying to clear out the bums?